The Igala Kingdom is one of the oldest surviving ancient kingdoms in Africa. Located on the east coast of Kogi State, North Central in West Africa's Nigeria, it is a kingdom reputed for great cultural heritage, agriculture, and a high level of intelligence amongst her people. Grounded in tradition, the Igala nation is ruled by a monarch known as the Attah Igala. The Attah Igala sits as the most revered monarch and father of the Igalas, and it is believed that all Igalas are his children. Over the years, the Igalas have witnessed the reign of several Attahs. However, when mention is made of Attah, one name stands out: Attah Ameh Oboni I. Attah Ameh Oboni I was the 24th Attah of Igala and was most revered for his bravery and foretelling prowess. It is believed that none of his words went unfulfilled, and there were several occasions where he made pronouncements on things and they came to pass instantly. On one occasion, oral history records that the Attah placed a curse on the Kina, saying that its name will not be as heard as Ayingba. Hence, despite being the headquarters of the division, the Kina town remains less popular and recognized compared to Ayingba. The Attah declared also that this curse would only be broken by the ascension of his descendants to the throne. He fought against colonial imperialism of the Igala nation, and for that he was unpopular with the colonial masters who fought to oust him and exile him in cohort with some Igala echelons who had eyes on the throne and hated the gods and powers of the Attah. Now, with falsehood spread against him by these betrayers claiming the Attah was performing human sacrifices, the pot was heating for his deposition, and consequently the British colony placed a ban on some Igala cultural festivals. In the wake of June 23, 1956, the Igala nation experienced a dark day when it was announced that Attah Ameh Oboni I had died. The death of Attah Ameh Oboni I marked the importance of sacrifice in Igala development, as history holds that having been betrayed by some of his own people and facing deposition and impending exile, he committed suicide so as to preserve the kingly heritage of his descendants. This was because, according to Igala tradition, in order for descendants to have title to the throne, their progenitor must die as an Attah. Now, knowing then that deposition would mean that he would die not as an Attah, Attah Ameh Oboni hung himself and as such died an Attah, thus preserving his lineage right to the throne. A sacrifice seconding that of Ihebe, an epitome of the fact that Igala development is hinged on great sacrifices. Oral history records that before his death, angered by the betrayal, the Attah had prophesied that Igala land will only see great development when his descendant ascends the throne. Attah Ameh Oboni I not only died a hero, but left a prophecy behind to take the Igala nation to a better place. Being the majority tribe in Kogi State amongst other tribes like the Okuns and the Ebiras, the Igala nation has produced 3 out of the 4 governors that have ruled Kogi State and a military administrator, all serving a combined tenure spanning 2 decades. Despite this, however, the Igala people remained impoverished and underdeveloped. Ranging from severe lack of good pipe-borne water to utter darkness due to a lack of electricity and also a lack of good roads, the people could not boast of any tangible benefits of having produced 3 governors, 1 military administrator, and several nationally and internationally reputable personalities. This was proof that the prophecy of Ameh Oboni I had not been fulfilled. December 2012 will go down in Igala history as the month an age-long prophecy was fulfilled. A descendant of Attah Ameh Oboni I, Dr. Michael Igala Ameh Oboni II, was appointed as the 26th Attah of Igala, 56 years after the death of Attah Ameh Oboni I in the year 1956, and was later coronated the following year, 2013. But like every prophecy, his coronation was met with several oppositions and almost didn't see the light of day due to a plot by some self-acclaimed Igala leaders to boycott him on the grounds of religion. Howbeit, it is believed that God prevailed and he was coronated. Attah Michael Igala Ameh Oboni II not only is the first Attah who is of the Christian faith, but he is also the first Attah to be married to only one wife, as against the norm of all his predecessors. Barely 3 years after his ascension to the throne, the then ruling party in Kogi State lost the gubernatorial elections to the then opposition party, the APC. On the eve of the declaration of the APC as winner of the election, the APC's candidate, Prince Audu Abubakar, died, leaving a void to be filled. His runner-up for the primaries, Yahaya Bello, was then selected by the party to carry the party's mandate and lead the state. Now, could this be the fulfillment of Ameh Oboni's prophecy? Or could it be that this one prophecy will not come to pass, seeing that for the first time in the history of the Igala Kingdom and Kogi State, under the dynasty of Ameh Oboni, a non-Igala sits as governor from a minority tribe. The die had been cast, and people folded their hands and watched as things unfolded. Yahaya Bello was born 2 decades after the demise of Attah Ameh Oboni in Agasa to the family of Mr. and Mrs. Ihebe Bello from the smallest clan in Ebira Kingdom, the Ihebe Clan. Having lost his father after his birth, he was raised alongside his elder siblings by his mother, who was a peasant farmer and a petty trader. It is no surprise, therefore, that on his swearing in, whilst delivering his speech, upon mention of his mother, he broke down into tears most emotionally, proving the bond that exists between mother and son and the trying times that had led to his success. The new governor Yahaya Bello, whose story is similar to that of David in the Bible, made his first move by picking as his chief of staff his friend and, as he calls him, his Siamese twin brother, Chief Edward David Unekwojo Onoja, a pragmatic and intelligent young Christian man born to the family of Mr. and Mrs. Ameh Onoja in Emonyoku Ogugu in Olamabro local government area of Kogi State, nearly 2 decades after the demise of Attah Ameh Oboni I. Yahaya Bello, a detribalized man from the Ebira tribe, and Edward Onoja, an Igala man and an ardent lover of his people, both of different faiths, began on a journey that would later culminate into the fulfillment of the prophecy of Attah Ameh Oboni I. The governor immediately went into action and began to do things for the Igala people, things that had eluded them over the years. In 2018, 62 years after the death of Attah Ameh Oboni I, Governor Yahaya Bello lifted the ban placed on some Igala cultural festivals by the Europeans 63 years ago.
Over in Kogi State, the state government has lifted a ban on the Igala festival.
Alpa Road was flagged off and completed. Umomi Akpagidigbo Walawo Ajaka Road, leading to either the headquarters of the Igala nation and homestay of the Attah's palace, and the Ibana Okbo Ikeja Oguguete roads are at advanced stages. Over 100 boreholes were drilled across Igala land.
Okay, I For long, our people they walk all the way to a distance to get water.
An electrification began on a large scale in Ogbabu, Udachi, Emewe, Opada, all the way to Abocho and Odu community, Biraidu community, Agbenema, and communities leading to Abijukolu, the headquarters of Omala local government area. Now, coincidentally, these two local governments, Dekina and Omala, are home to the immediate past governors of Kogi State, who are of Igala extract. With light as the first element created by God at creation, the governor proved to be most visionary in this regard, knowing that power is the bedrock of any sustainable development. Over 100,000 hectares of palm plantations are planned to be spread across 5 local governments in the Igala Kingdom. Also, the governor received the approval of the central bank for a 500,000 hectare cassava plantation that will produce and engage 500,000 farmers spread across the state, of which the Igala nation will benefit the most due to our soil type and land mass. Now, the governor also located the 2 cashew processing plants in Kogi State in Igala land. The governor also plans to connect Ida to Agenebode, Edo State, via a bridge through public-private partnership. Now, that's not all. Drawn by desire to build oneness and unity amongst the Igala people, Chief Edward Onoja, alongside the Igala Cultural Development Association, organized a fundraiser for the reconstruction of the Igala Unity House at Ayingba, Kogi State. A house that served as a symbol of Igala unity that had over the years stayed in abject dilapidation due to neglect and disunity. Now, to the awe of all, the fundraiser was attended across tribal lines, showing the extent to which the government has detribalized the state. With generous donations from well-meaning dignitaries, associations, and a whooping personal financial donation from the governor, the foundation stone was laid amidst prayers, and construction began immediately. The building was completed in no time. On the 6th of July 2019, 63 years after the death of Attah Ameh Oboni I, thousands of Igalis gathered in Ayingba to witness the commissioning and opening of the building, hosted by a direct descendant of Attah Ameh Oboni I, Dr. Michael Idako Ameh Oboni II, a breaking of the curse that had plagued the Canaan land for 63 years and a fulfillment of an age-long prophecy. From a far distance, you couldn't miss the high level of joy that filled the air as the people thronged. Arrayed in several glamorous colors of traditional attires, they danced, they jumped, they shouted, and they rejoiced. The Igala culture was painted everywhere, with several masquerades dancing to epic tones and drummings amidst several cultural groups and dances. Entertainment was not left out of the occasion. As the crowd awaited the arrival of the Attah Igala and the executive governor, they were treated to beautiful musical performances by Igala artists, including veteran artists TJ Bala and Baba JFO. Meanwhile, as the people celebrated, the plot to ensure the Attah does not attend the event steamed up. Opposition politicians worked to prevent His Royal Majesty from completing the circle of birthing a new Igala Kingdom by using false information to deter him from hosting the commissioning of Unyi Udama Amom Igala, the Igala Unity House. But God prevailed again. The arrival of the Attah Igala was a glamour on its own as the people cheered, clambering in their numbers to to get a glimpse of the revered traditional ruler of the Igala nation. The glitz did not end there. As the governor arrived at the venue, the crowd became hysterical, chanting the praise of the governor. And with this, it was obvious the love the people have for him and for the project. The president of the Igala Cultural Development Association hailed the governor, thanking him for doing for the Igala nation what years of Igala rule has failed at.
We all rise and give His Excellency Yahaya Bello an applause of appreciation.
The spearhead of the project and chief of staff to the governor, Chief Edward Onoja, made it clear how much love and regard the governor has for the Igala nation.
Igala wa Anegala nyogba. Your Excellency, in my next world, I will continue to remain loyal to Alhaji Yahaya Bello. Why? Because he has shown the Igala people unusual love. Bello awa!
The Attah of Igala, Dr. Attah Ameh Oboni II, thanked the governor for his love for the Igala people, stating that his love he has shown countless number of times. Upon delivering his speech, the governor thanked the people for the warm reception and made it succinct that he has great respect for the Igala nation and will continue to contribute to her development as well as the states.
I want to sincerely appreciate all of you for this warm reception and show of love. I prefer to call it Friendship House because it is the house that friendship built. Edward came to me with a burden to reconstruct this building and present it to his people as a proud totem of their ethnic identity and cultural greatness. He spoke of how it lay in despair at the time and no longer represented the color, pride, and industry associated with the people of Igala land.
He also inaugurated the Special Committee on Project Power Kogi East with Edward Onoja as the chairman. The project is a large-scale electrification project of the entire
He is
Igala
Mr.
land.
Project himself.
The governor afterwards commissioned the building, opened it, and was taken on a tour of the building by the Attah. The Igala Unity House is an ultra-modern architectural beauty. With state-of-the-art sound, lighting, and furnishing, it stands in a class of its own. Laden with custom-made carpets, sculptures, and beautiful paintings, it is a reminder of the great and excellent spirit of the Igala nation. Aside the conference hall, the structure also houses a most comfortable guest house, fully furnished and ready for use. Now, whilst the Attah's palace has been renovated and is currently being furnished after several decades, championed by the young, energetic and pragmatic Edward Onoja, work is currently ongoing for the construction of 2 ultra-modern guest houses at Ankpa and Ayingba for the exclusive use of the Attah, so as to ensure that he has a comfortable place to rest his head as he travels around his kingdom. On the very same day, the 6th of July 2019, the executive governor flagged off the construction of the Dekina and Ayingba township roads respectively. Beyond infrastructure, the governor has begun a trail no other before him ever did. Seeking to break tribal walls and ethnic barriers, the governor has adopted the use of the word Ebigo, coined by pharmacist Alexander Elojo Onoja. Ebigo, being a combined abbreviation of Ebira, Igala, and Okun, is an agenda of the governor currently blazing trails. It is an agenda that synergizes the tribes in Kogi State so that now the Igala man is at peace with the Ebira man as well as the Okun, one Kogi state under God. Now, in the same light, the executive governor has broken a 28 years religious jinx by approving the construction of a chapel in the government house, bridging the religious gap that had existed for decades. Now, being a Muslim, this act is one that has shown the governor to be non-sentimental in leadership. On the 22nd of July 2019, the national president of the Christian Association of Nigeria, alongside the state's CAN chairman, in company of the governor, laid the foundation for the construction of the chapel. The state's CAN chairman appraised the governor for his commitment to the Christian population in the state.
Your Excellency, the governor of Kogi State, God tried your heart, and you have passed the test of God.
The national CAN president also blessed the governor, appreciating him for making history.
To salute your courage to be a pace setter, not only to be a pace setter but a trailblazer, to go ahead, to have the audacity to go ahead and do what the governors before you here have never done before. Your Excellency, this is not to flatter you. Your desire to maintain ethnic harmony and religious harmony in the state is a God-given desire.
In Nigeria today, there are three monsters that have kept the eagle of Nigeria from taking flight. Monster number one, ethnic mistrust. Monster number two, religious divide. Finally, the third monster, the sons of the house and the sons of the talakawas. Class segregation and class divide. So while the Nigerian country is complaining of these three monsters, one young Agasa man is demystifying those three monsters right in the city of Kogi. That the seeds of love you have shown to my people, the Igala, and my faith, the Christian community, shall yield for you a bountiful harvest. Amen. Beyond your comprehension and imagination. Amen. Keep up this love. Keep up this accommodating spirit. It will take you to the zenith of leadership in no time. Thank you. God bless you.
When I write here as governor, but the peculiar deeds of God, the construction of a bespoke place of worship for Christians inside the premises of Kogi State Government House becomes a personal inspiration of mine.
The event, which was attended by a large number of Christians and Muslims alike, also had in attendance the Attah of Igala. The governor also has proven that with competence and hard work, anything is possible. By appointing young, competent persons against class and societal backgrounds, people who against the norm wouldn't have had any chance at political relevance and service to the state, the governor has broken the walls. Now the governor, who is not Igala, amazingly has appointed reputable first-class chiefs like the Eje Olamabaro and the Eje Ofu, and also graded new stools across Igala land. Not only that, the governor also brought to the fore first-class chiefs in the Kina local government area like the Ogoi of Ayingba and Onu Abocho, whilst also bringing the first-class chiefs in Ankpa local government area to 2 by upgrading the Onu Ankpa stool to first class. The governor also enhanced the allowances of all the Gagos across Igala land and made them vital parts of governance and policy making. It is on record that no administration has honored the traditional institution of the Igala nation like the administration of Governor Yahaya Bello.
I saw the nonsense post on the social media. I want to start by saying that this governor is someone that is personally known to me. Our young governor must be credited with some basic intelligence. No matter what you think that he will think, nobody can come out to make such a statement. Not to talk of you, Your Excellency. There is a 6,000 naira to give when this young man gave us the chief of staff. There is a 6,000 naira to give when he gave us the road from Ibana to Iti. There is a 6,000 naira to give so that we can sell our wives and our daughters. When he made Ankpa Town to become excellent as it appears now. There is a 6,000 naira to give when the young man freed us from the hands of evil men called kidnappers. There is a 6,000 naira to give when the Umomi road that had been there from my childhood that could not be fixed, the collection built there, and the drainage world standard that's in that place. He didn't give us 6,000 naira, he chose to fix that road. There is a 6,000 naira to give when our Gagos, hard-working men across Kogi East, that have been taking 1,000 naira as monthly allowance, they were not given again at the past government for over 2 years. He came, he raised the allowance to 3,000, from 3,000 to now 10,000, and we are expecting that our Gagos will be given cycles now as well for their effective performance. You see, I can go on and on and on. Your Excellency, I know you to be a man of positive endurance. You have weathered the storm in the past. But I want to completely align myself with the position of my principal. Because this is bad politics and it is laden with dangerous signs. I need you to show leadership by bringing all the people behind this fake, unintelligent
in 3 years, amidst a plethora, Ankpa Township roads are in place. Ankpa and Olamabro Central Mosque were built. About 10 evangelical buses were donated to Christian communities in Igala land. Ankpa Abejukolo Road is under construction. Strategic action has been taken against criminal bandits, robbers, and kidnappers by the presence of conventional security and vigilante services. Erosion control works in the Kine and Adomo, Ogugu, Umomi are ongoing. Aloma Ofabo Akpanya Road, a 40-kilometer road, is ongoing, as well as the Sherry's Oguma Bridge. Like Ameh Oboni prophesied many years ago, today, under his dynasty, development has come for the Igala nation and indeed Kogi State. 63 years after the prophecy and death of Attah Ameh Oboni I, Yahaya Bello, an Ebira man from the smallest clan in the Ebira Kingdom, alongside Edward David Unekwojo Onoja, a Christian from the majority tribe, both born nearly 2 decades after the demise of Ameh Oboni I, have together done in 3 years what a combined tenure of 2 decades of Igala rule could not do. This then is a fulfillment of the age-long prophecy. And now a spark has begun by the hand of Chief Edward Onoja under the leadership of the Executive Governor Yahaya Bello. A spark that is believed will flame a fire of revolution across the Igala nation and raise it to a place of oneness and development. This is only just the beginning.